Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. I thought I would share with you some tips for writers, a little bit about my life as a writer. Uh, Whether you're going to ever write anything or not, it might be interesting. Anyway, I guess I'll start with why do I write? It's not for money, unless you're willing to write for, mainly ad copy or financial reports or fundraising letters. It's pretty tough to make much money, if anything, on writing. I write, to be really honest, I love the control. I am the emperor of my own little fiefdom, in which I write what I want, where I want. Now, that said, I don't just write like James Joyce, just for myself. I do try to strike the balance between serving my audience, and I try to picture who that audience is and what their needs are, what their resistances are, I try to feel them, but also acknowledging myself. I balance my own desires for content, which usually is something, if it's fiction, it's something that's often semi-autobiographical because I know myself best. I can create a little more nuance that way. And if it's nonfiction, it's usually in my areas of expertise, which are career counseling, life coaching, relationships, piano playing, and horticulture, gardening stuff. How do I do it? What do I do? Oh, I should also say, why do I write? It does utilize my strengths and skirts my weaknesses. I'm very bad in a team. I'm very good by myself, I believe, forgive the hubris. And I do think on my feet, so I can able to come up with stuff that seems reasonable and hopefully intelligent and helpful quickly on the fly. So it uses that strength, and it skirts my weakness, which is not being good on a team, being kind of impatient by nature. And hopefully I'm also making a difference, at least with some of my stuff. How do I write? I really focus on writing a crappy first draft. I don't spend a lot of time torturing. I move away from the computer and I sit on a sofa. I sometimes light a candle with I have a little 5x8 notepad that I just make notes about what are the main things I want to say, or if it's fiction, what are the key distinguishing features of this character, what dilemmas do I want him to face, or what core dilemma or whatever. And then I usually rip that off and I go back to the computer and I keep it in front of me. But I don't look at it. I just then, because I want it to, what's important stays in my brain, and I usually just crank out a first draft from start to finish. If it's an article or a short story, or a section of a book, a few page section of a chapter, I don't get too perfectionistic. If you start at the beginning and go, bleh. If a title comes to me right away, I will use that. If not, I let it go. But then I do revise. I try to revise my way to excellence, and I will typically go over a draft 6, 8, 10 times. And it's not done until I have made a full pass through the article or the section or whatever I'm writing, without having made any changes. And then what I typically do is I walk away to pet the dog, to clean the toilet, to take a hike, do anything, so I can then view it with fresh eyes 10 minutes later, an hour later, whatever. And then I see if there's more revisions to make. And only at that point, when I really feel like it's, I've gone through and say, okay, I could be obsessive and keep perfecting, but I'm better off submitting this or publishing this, because my time is better spent moving on to something else, and then I just click send or whatever. Anyway, that's my approach to writing. Hopefully that's useful to you. Even if you're not a writer, it's my way of trying to balance quality with speed, caring about other people while caring about myself. And I might tell you, I've written 15 books, over 5,000 articles, including lots for Time and the Atlantic and U.S. News, and this 5 years of Columns and Chronicle. But my latest work is very different. It's not one of my fat books. It's Jeremy's Quest. It's my best career and life advice, embedded in a story with nice little illustrations, and it's thin. So it's enjoyable, yet I believe that it's more likely to be helpful than any fat tome. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. and I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And in any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko, and yeah, this book, Jeremy's Quest, is available on Amazon, both in Kindle and print. Anyway, thanks again. Bye.